Is it? Oh, okay. What's up, guys? It's Boy64. Today we're going to be reacting to Ghosts Caught on Camera 5-skill videos. Another reaction video. Oh my god, I talk too fast. Anyway, yes, I'm still wearing the same shirt I did, like, in my other videos. And I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, I have to change more, bruh. I don't usually change my clothes a lot. But I know I'm probably going to be seeing comments like, Isaac, Nintendo Boy, why are you still wearing the same shirt as you did in the other videos? I don't know. I just don't change my clothes a lot. But anyway, we'll be reacting to the freaking ghosts that caught on camera. Very, not fun. But anyway, I don't like ghosts. Ghosts are pretty creepy. If I ever see a ghost, I just run. Honestly, I'm not going to be stupid and check it out because that will obviously probably lead you to get hurt or possibly even killed. But we'll react to this video and do not disturb. That's my mom. We're going to react to this in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm closing the door. I'm closing it. Okay. A little fail. Closing the door. Okay. React to this video in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh my god. I'm very scared to watch this. Oh, if you guys get scared, I just suggest to not watch this video. Well, actually, you could because it's fun. But anyway, like, you can try not to get scared. Like, I am not. I'm trying not to get scared. But if you guys want to watch it, it doesn't really matter. But try not to watch this video if you're scared too much. If you get scared too much, or you're gonna have nightmares. I mean, I don't usually get nightmares. I just usually think about the video and just think about some, like, I don't usually get nightmares, thank God, but if you are, I suggest not to watch this, but let's go.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. When you see it.
Oh, freak.
A mother is sitting with her 2 daughters while they eat.
Oh, freak, it's
Suddenly,
one
the
of these
oldest daughter
challenges.
becomes very disturbed and frightened by something she can see in the other room, even though there's nothing visible in the video.
What?
Yeah, I see nothing.
What?
I see nothing. Yeah, bruh.
I'm scared. It's okay. I just turned off the lights, that's all.
The mother remains calm, questioning her daughter as to why she is scared. But she receives no answer.
Sonic.
The younger daughter looks back, doesn't see anything, and then laughs at how her big sister is seemingly scared of nothing.
Nothing. Bruh.
What was that?
What is going on, bruh? I'm honestly terrified. Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, what, Nani? Look at me. What are you scared of?
There's nothing there. I swear.
Fish? Oh,
I see nothing.
fish died. What? Angel's sleeping already. It's raining, girls.
Oh, that sucks. It rains.
Nani, are you almost done eating?
When do you see it though?
Look at me. Look at me.
I swear to God. But if
That is, until the younger girl takes a second look, and suddenly she also sees whatever frightened her older sister. Her reaction is pure terror.
Turn around. But you gotta listen to me. Turn around. Look at me. What's the matter?
Whoa! I don't. No. My heart is pumping. I swear to God. My heart is pumping.
The video uploader, Angel Ruiz, says that both girls claim to have seen a ghost in the other room, even though nothing strange was visible to their mother or captured on video. Loading dock ghost girl.
If you guys think it...
Guards at a loading dock in Mexico spot something strange on their security camera.
Okay,
What looks like a young girl dressed in all...
Oh my God.
black, is standing near one of their trucks.
Yo,
While two
you guys
guards go
don't see
outside
that?
to
You guys.
investigate, the others watch on the
You guys have
CCTV
to
camera.
look at that. Look, it's right there. Look at that, it's right there. That thing's right there. Look at that. Do they see a thing? Yo, the freaking people in the video. Look, those freaking people. Do they see something? What is going on? Yeah, bro, what's going on? What is going on? Do we not see it? He's going right through it, her. Or him, her, him, her, what is it? What is going on? Dude, I wanna know. Do they see it and just don't know? Dude, what is going on? Okay.
Despite the girl being visible on the security camera monitor, the guards on the lot can't see her, even
They
though
can't see her?
she's standing right beside them. While the other guards inside try to direct them to her location over the radio, the guard shines his light around, but they both still seem to see nothing. It almost looks as if the guards believe that they are being pranked by the other security guards inside at the CCTV monitor.
Yeah,
Creepiest of all,
that's
as the
creepy.
guards search, they seem to pass right through the girl, and one guard's flashlight shines right through her body as well.
Yeah, that's creepy, bro.
Do you believe?
Ah.
This is Dalhousie Castle in Scotland.
Oh,
it's
this is
800
the
years old. And
Ghost
the reason why we're
Adventure
here
show, right?
is because the place is rumoured
I
to be
don't know.
haunted.
It's like a ghost
Australian
show.
reporter Helen Parker never believed in ghosts. That is, until the journalist investigated Dalhousie Castle.
Yeah, but isn't it this freaking ghost show or something? Like Ghost Adventures or something? I used to watch that
800-year-old
as a
haunted
freaking-
castle in Scotland.
I used to watch that all the
Parker
time,
was so
bro.
confident that she
That always
decided to
scared the
go
freaking-
alone into the castle's dungeon
That always
at 2
scares the freak out
a.m.
of me.
Just her and a camera.
It always...
It's now nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm down here in the dungeon. We were having dinner earlier tonight down here.
Alright,
It's definitely
apparently this is not getting... This is actually not really a jump scare
very,
creepy
very different mood now.
so far, but
The
I'm
rest of the
afraid it's
castle
gonna be
have
like
gone to
that.
bed. Now, I should point out, I'm the only one in the dungeon. Just me and my camera, and I'm facing the only doorway. So, had no signs of her tonight. But if ever you were going to see a ghost, you think it would be here.
Well,
After sitting for a while and witnessing nothing, she even starts joking about how the castle's ghost called Lady Catherine might be, quote, rubbish.
So maybe it's all just rubbish. Maybe it's all just hocus pocus.
please, bro.
Maybe there is no such thing as ghosts.
Oh,
Then she even starts taunting the supposed spirit.
Anyway, I'm prepared to wait. Catherine. Oh, Catherine.
oh my god. That's not gonna help you get a ghost, bro. That's just gonna help you get... This is gonna get you hurt by a ghost.
Okay.
Hi, I told you.
I'm going. Okay, Catherine, I get it.
Oh my god.
Something moves in the dungeon, but I'm not staying to find out what it is. I'm freaking going.
That's
Helen
me.
Parker says that during
I
the
will just go.
experience, she felt, quote, an intense electrical feeling down the right side of my face and head.
That's... I will just go, bro. I don't...
Okay, I get it. I'm going.
Yeah, that's me. She's laughing, and I'll just run out.
I'd like to think.
I'll just run right away.
I'm a pretty rational person.
Right away, I'm done. That's not, there's nothing.
Very interested to play back what's on that tape. The chair banging on its own with such purpose is what scared me. And an intense electric feeling down the right side of my face and head.
I don't understand what's going.
I don't know if you can see that, but I'm shaking like a leaf.
But she is just.
Anyway, she's probably just knocking on the chair to say hello and can you let me out of this castle?
Wow.
In the beginning, I'd assumed either nothing would happen here or I'd fall asleep on camera. Whatever my encounter was, it was one of the biggest frights of my life.
I mean, it's a ghost. Of course it will be.
The follower. While a man was vacationing in the Rocky Mountains, his girlfriend zoomed in and snapped an iPhone live photo of him. For those who don't know, an iPhone live photo basically captures a 3-second video along with the normal photo.
Oh,
Later,
yeah.
when they were reviewing their pictures, they found something very
It's like a
odd.
3-second
Even though they were
photo
all alone in the
thing.
wilderness that day,
You can do on your
someone
iPhone.
appeared to be
That's
watching
really-
the man from the field behind him. On first glance, it looks like someone standing in tall grass. But as this shot shows, grass in that area is not that tall. So on second look at the photo, it almost appears as if the person was actually hiding in the grass. But the iPhone live
But I
photo
can see right
3-second
there.
video shows something
Look at it. It's
very
right there.
different.
The little boy
It
thing.
almost looks like someone walking, even though half of the person's body would be beneath the ground. When the video is
Yo.
motion stabilized, it looks even creepier.
Look at that. Are you seeing that?
Invisible dinner guest.
Oh, God.
YouTube
What is
user
it?
BScotty321
Oh, no.
suspicious that his little sister was playing with his food every time he left the room. So he set up a camera to catch her in the act. Sure enough, she was playing with his food.
I mean, yeah,
She
she's.
also seemed to be talking to someone who wasn't there.
Nah, I'm done. No, I'm done. Nah. I don't. But.
I don't poop.
Yo. Oh my God. Really, there's no one there. No, there's no such thing as Billy. Is that root beer? That's root beer, yeah. She's a lucky little girl, she can drink root beer. Yeah, she's playing.
And she says that's Billy's dinner to someone or something that can't be seen in the video. The silverware on the plate seems to move on its own.
No, wait.
That's Billy's dinner.
No! It moved! You see that? No, you
The
see, you guys.
silverware on the plate
It's right,
seems to
no.
move on
You
its
can
own.
see it, look, it's right there. You can see it move.
That's Billy's dinner.
See, I saw it, it's right there. Nah. I don't do with that. Look, you can look closely. See, it moved. It moved. Yeah, that's me. That is not. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Wait, we can actually knock some time and actually react to some more ghost videos. So, we can actually, react. We have enough time, I think, to react to another ghost video, hopefully. So, what are we reacting to this video? Point. Let it go. Not gonna watch that anymore.
Chills. Number 10, Ghost Jail. A YouTuber named Junked Up Kitten and his friends are exploring an old county
Okay,
jail.
this is another ghost video, so hopefully there's no jump scares at all.
They take a video camera with them so that they can make a parody of the Ghost Hunters television series. Little did the small group know that on this night they would accidentally capture actual evidence of real ghosts. Junked Up Kitten wanders around the property with the camera close to his face while narrating.
No, you
He
saw.
passes
I saw. No.
by an ordinary looking jail cell window and doesn't think much of it at the time. When he
Look
goes
at
back
that. Look, you guys can see real. Look, it's right. No. You, through the freaking window. Can you see? No.
to
Okay.
review the footage later, later, he makes a startling discovery in the window. It looks like his parody show has turned out to be the real
Yo, you
thing.
see that?
From the other side of the glass, the colorless
creepy.
reflection of a man's face stares at him. You can clearly see the
is
outline of the
creepy.
ghost's brow, nose,
I
and
don't
empty
deal with that.
eyes. His head is cocked to the right, almost as if he is sizing up a newcomer. His mouth appears to be a thin, expressionless line. If anything, the ghost has incredible timing. Right when Junked Up Kitten says that he is looking for evidence of ghosts, one just happens to show up in the window. It's almost as if the ghost was trying to make its presence known. Perhaps it was even trying to get a hold of someone who could free it from its miserable cell. Number 9, restaurant spooks.
Oh.
Most people think of houses, hospitals, or jails when they think about ghost sightings, but some of the most unsuspecting of places can turn out to be the most haunted. This footage was taken in a popular food joint during broad daylight. A shadowy ghost suddenly materializes in a Subway restaurant. It starts out in the shape of a human and almost appears to be getting a table. When it gets back to its seat, the black shadow
Oh, I
suddenly
see it. It's
changes
right
into a
there.
floating black blob of an orb. At this point, an employee or maybe a customer appears to see the ghost in the doorway. Whoever they are, they look stunned for a second and then quickly back away.
Yeah,
The
that's
shadow
right.
orb pays no attention to the human as it floats up to the window and lingers there. It's almost as if it's taking a look at the outside world. The ghost starts to rise even higher and shrinks until it fully disappears back to wherever it came from. Number 8, the Ghost Stadium. Ghosts don't have to wait until nighttime before they can begin to haunt. As this Brazilian
true.
soccer footage shows,
That's
the
true.
crowd is happily cheering on their favorite team when suddenly a shadow ghost starts sprinting through all of them. Look closely and you'll notice how nobody tries to move out of the way. Even though a person is clearly running full speed at them, not a single person tries to pull their legs in or even bothers to look up. They are so concentrated on the game that they do not see, feel, or hear the ghost as it runs directly through the half-filled stadium in a straight line. Number 7, Fridge Ghost. A YouTuber named No Ghost Hunter grows tired of living in a haunted home and decides to videotape the disturbances for evidence. It's a little past midnight when he hears scratching noises, which soon progresses into running footsteps and loud bangs. These noises appear to be coming from all different areas of the home at once. The next day, his HD TV literally begins rocking violently from side to side all by itself. The rocking motion picks up speed until the corners of the TV are almost hitting the entertainment center, and it looks like the base is going to break. Then the TV starts rocking back and forth the other way. There is nobody behind the television, and there's no way they could have been using strings to do this. The day after, No Ghost Hunter finds a short video on his phone that he is 100% sure he did not make. The video is shot from the ground level of his kitchen. When you look at the reflection in the oven, you can see that nobody is holding the phone. The phone is literally floating in midair. Additional footage shows the TV shaking by itself again. This time, No Ghost Hunter is able to film behind the television to show that this is not a prank at all. He waves his hand above the television to show that there's no wires, and he even films underneath the base to show that there is no rod coming out from the entertainment center or anything like that. The lights cut out multiple times while he films. A few days later, he captures his refrigerator door slamming open and closed again and again. The brazen poltergeist leaves the door open to make sure its presence is fully known. Number 6, Watched from Above. A group of British friends are playing catch in a courtyard when one of them sees something strange and points it out to the others. The camera follows his gaze and stops on a pale face looking at them from high above. The sickly person looks at them for a second longer before silently slipping out of view. The group is now creeped out and wants to know who has been spying on them this whole time. They tell the property manager about the face they saw in the window, but she says that it's impossible. The room they are talking about has been locked and unoccupied for quite some time. The manager goes up with them to unlock the door and show them around. They try and find the person, but the place is completely empty. There's no way anyone could have been up there, yet the camera obviously says differently. The mysterious peeper has never been identified. Number 5, Old Pete's Ghost. There's a famous pub in Sydney, Australia called the Carlisle Castle Hotel. For years, this local watering hole has been haunted by the ghost of Old Pete, a bitter ex-employee who left the earth quite some time ago, but not his job. His ghostly antics have been caught on camera no less than 3 times. The first time Pete was caught on tape, he was helping a customer. The unsuspecting man opens the door to the cooler when Pete decides to grab 2 bottles of red wine for himself. His ghost grip must have not been too tight though, because both bottles go crashing to the floor. Looking at the footage, there's no way that the shelf gave out or anything like that. The bottles were thrown to the ground with deliberate force with no one nearby. Another incident occurred when the bar was full of witnesses. Everyone is happily enjoying themselves when a hanging red wine glass suddenly dislodges itself and smashes into the counter. Glass shards fly everywhere and the entire bar takes notice. Although this could have simply been a freak accident, what are the chances that, of all the red wine glasses, the one that's directly underneath the server happens to be the one to fall and break? The timing is almost too perfect to be a coincidence. Old Pete strikes again. The third and final tape reveals a glimpse of Old Pete himself. The bar is empty this time when the angry ghost suddenly materializes in front of the security camera. If you look closely, you can make out Old Pete's head at the bottom of the screen. He appears to be waving. Many other bartenders and customers all claim to have seen Old Pete for themselves in one way or another. It isn't uncommon for tapes to turn on by themselves, and the bartenders have seen what they can only describe as strange things while counting down their registers after close. To make this all even stranger, all of the bottles that go crashing to the floor are always high-end red wines. This just so happened to be Old Pete's favorite drink, at least when he was still with the living. Number 4, the church disturbance. Steve and Jake are wandering around the woods one summer night with a single goal in mind. They want to explore an abandoned local chapel that's rumored to be haunted.
First of all, I'm afraid this one's... Okay, I'm gonna open the door because I'm already too freaking freaked out. Oh my god, I'm done.
Approach, they see that someone has written prayers and warnings all over the outside wall. The two friends instantly get a bad feeling about this adventure, but they swallow their fear and decide to press on. The rickety main door is locked, so they sneak around back. Already, they don't want to be here much longer. They had explored an old clock tower earlier in the day and were greatly disappointed by a lack of paranormal activity. But they could tell this church is way different. The place looked and felt quite haunted. They go up some wooden steps and enter through the back door. They shine their flashlights deep into the church's main assembly. There's rows and rows of wooden pews ahead of them. They pass by a podium and notice a piano. Then they head deeper inside. Now they find themselves inside of a small maintenance closet. They close the door behind them because they don't want anyone sneaking up on them. It feels like anyone could be watching them right now. They see a ladder to the left. Steve is about to climb it until Jake jokes that a body is going to fall down on him if he does, so he decides not to. That's when the piano starts to play from outside.
Oh man. Oh my god, turn the light. Listen. Piano. Is that piano? Should it go out there? Is that door open?
It's a soft and haunting piano melody that fills the church. Steve and Jake shut off their flashlights and keep recording. They debate whether or not they should go outside or stay here, where it's semi-safe. They realize that they can't spend the entire night trapped in the broom closet of a haunted church, so they turn their flashlights back on to see who is playing. Sitting at the piano at the far end of the room is a black hunched-over phantom. They scream and shut the door. Jake cries for a bit, then they run away through the back exit. The music stops as soon as they leave the church. They were hoping that the music stopped because it was over, but in reality, it was because the ghost had gotten up from the piano to chase them. They run a good distance before pausing to look back into the dark. They were hoping that the music stopped because it was over, but in reality, it was because the ghost had gotten up from the piano to chase them.
Look, guys. Wait.
They run a good distance before pausing to look back into the dark scenery. It seems like they've gotten away, but then the ghost finds them and they run away screaming. The camera cuts off as they fall back deeper into the woods. At least one of them survived and uploaded this video onto YouTube, where it's remained for the past 10 years.
10
Number
years,
3, the
dude.
teleporter. Two girls are alone in their house when
Oh no, I saw this in the thumbnail. I'm not doing that. Oh, okay. Nah,
One of them sees something in the doorway. Pause the video and you can see it's clearly the upper half of a young girl who is dressed in old-fashioned clothes from another time period. She is floating in midair as she curiously peeks in on the two children to see what they are doing. One of the girls still doesn't see the ghost. She shouts at something that's on television and accidentally startles the ghost away. The girl with the camera follows the ghost as it retreats. The ghost instantly teleports and now stares at them from the top of the steps. The scared girls run out of the house screaming. They stop only for a second to turn around from the street. They can see the ghost girl walking across the left window on the top floor. It vanishes and then suddenly appears on the bottom floor in less than a second.
I'm done. Oh my god, I'm done. Blah. Oh my god, I'm done. Nah, there's no way. This is all
They
in
scream
game.
even louder and take off again. Number 2, stay out of the attic. Back in 2008, a man started to notice some strange activities around his house.
Oh,
He would
that
often
attic
come
is
home from
gross.
work to find his dogs cowering under the bed, too afraid to come out. One of his dogs would only come out from under the bed for a brief 10 seconds at most before going
Wow, I
straight
don't
back into
think I knew
hiding.
this.
Something was intimidating these large dogs badly. The owner starts to hear banging noises coming from all over his house.
Oh, freaking ad.
These women love the scents in this groundbreaking art exhibit.
I'm
It
sorry
smells
about that.
amazing.
Oh my god,
luxurious,
it's
very
creepy.
calming. But what are they smelling?
This is so creepy.
It's body wash. No, it's not. I can't believe that's a swab. Can I take this home?
Suave body wash. Smelling is believing.
He begins to look around. He eventually traces the noise to his attic and goes upstairs with a camera for a closer look. Everything is completely trashed. Boxes are
What are you
overturned and
doing?
clothing is scattered everywhere. Something has violently flung all of his personal possessions all around. As soon as he goes back downstairs, he hears another huge bang and runs right back up the steps. He puts the camera down and searches the empty attic for clues. A nearby metal bucket falls over and he runs out of the room before he gets hurt. Another object hits the ground on its own and the camera moves to the right on its own too. The homeowner was too scared to look at the footage. He waited a week before going back upstairs to get his camera. By now, he is understandably quite paranoid. He begins recording everything he does in his home.
No.
And it isn't long before he has more paranormal evidence. One day, his radio turns to static and a spirit orb rushes out the window. Later, someone violently jiggles the doorknob to the door that leads to the attic. The door opens and shuts by itself. The radio goes back to normal soon after. Things look to be going back to normal for a second, but then a paper towel roll suddenly flies up from the table to the couch, and the radio starts making more sounds again. The video recording starts to get fuzzy too, as if a ghost is causing electrical disturbances by passing by. Both of his dogs begin to look in the same spot as if they are following something. Whatever it was, the man was never able to physically catch it on film. He was only able to record its strange and oftentimes violent behaviors. Before we get to number 1, if you've ever been curious as to what I look like in real life, then follow me on Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT with underscores instead of spaces. I also have a Twitter at YT_chills where I post video updates. I'd really appreciate it if you followed me and feel free to send me a DM if you have any questions or suggestions. If you'd like to see more of these videos in the future, then hit that subscribe button because I upload a new scary video every Thursday. Number 1, Ghoul School. This footage comes from somewhere in the Middle East. A group of teenagers are curiously exploring an old school.
What is
They go up
this?
a flight of steps and pause when they hear a dog whining on the other side of the door. They all run down the steps and gather at the bottom. They're afraid of being attacked by a group of stray dogs now, but they decide to press on and explore the lower areas. The group finds bravery in their numbers and begins to joke and laugh again as they make their way down a long hallway. They open a door and find graffiti on the wall. Other people had been here before them. Maybe this place isn't so bad after all. The teens grow a little more nervous as they continue to poke around. They are laughing less and starting to go silent. Something just isn't right about this section of the building. A YouTuber named Zabin Jaguar translated their comments. He says
No, wait, you guys, do you see that? No. No,
they are laughing less and
there's
starting
no
to
way
go
you can't see
silent.
that.
Something just isn't right about
No,
this
look at-
section of the building. A YouTuber named Zabin Jaguar translated their comments.
Look at that, you see that? Look at that, you see that black thing? You see that? You guys cannot, you have to see that.
He says at this
He shows
point one
that.
of the teens say that their phone shut itself off even though it was fully charged only a moment ago. Another person was able to keep recording, though they probably now wish they hadn't. They enter one classroom in particular and get a dreadful feeling. Suddenly a figure actually appears out of thin air and walks towards them. The ghost is missing his head, but there's somehow no
Yeah.
blood. A loud chanting begins as soon as the ghost walks towards them. But this may be prayers from a nearby mosque. Amazingly, the group all appears to have missed the ghost, which explains why they calmly continue to keep exploring. They wouldn't see the apparition until much later, but when they did, they would never forget what was heading straight towards them in that room. Thanks for checking out this video.
I'm done. I can't do this no more. This is so creepy. Oh my god, but 28. This is probably my longest video I'm ever gonna upload. I'm actually gonna upload, but thank you guys for watching this freaking video. Oh my god, that's kind of creepy. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't have to freaking see this ever again. Actually, I am, because I'm still gonna react to scary stuff. But hopefully I don't really. I mean, I am still gonna react to scary stuff, but not for a while. But actually, yeah, I'm probably gonna react to scary stuff. Like, actually, there is gonna be a new reaction video on Friday. And unless there's an SML video, I'm gonna react to that. Like, obviously, I'm gonna react to that. But there's a new scary video I'm gonna react to on Friday, and it's probably this one because I'm gonna have to watch later because this is the one I'm gonna watch next. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Also turn on notifications to stay tuned for the video.